yoga class, ideally suited for the morning to get you revved up for the day, but gently so. So come to a comfortable seated position. Have a cushion to hand. If it's helpful to you, maybe easier for you to sit on the cushion. That can help your spine be straighter rather than you being slumped. The important thing is to feel a connection through your sit bones onto your mat, whatever the supporting surface is, if this is the floor of your kitchen, your living room, your garden, your shed, wherever it is, just so you feel connected with the ground beneath you. And try to imagine your spine lengthening. Your head and neck is an extension of your spine. Imagine a golden thread coming out the top of your head, lengthening you. And at the same time, your shoulders soften. You feel strong and long through your spine. And close down your eyes for a few moments, placing your hands on your knees or in your lap or wherever is comfortable. And just focus on your breathing. Breathing in and out through your nose. Maybe becoming aware of the coolness of the breath when you inhale and the warmth of the breath when you exhale. And the next time you inhale, see if you can inhale a little more fully, almost imagining you're breathing into your stomach. And then pausing for a moment before you exhale. On the inhale, almost feel like you're pushing your tummy out as the diaphragm draws down, filling the lungs, pausing for a moment. And when you exhale, you get the sensation that your belly button's being drawn towards your spine. Might be helpful to put the flat of your hand in front of where your belly button is. And when you inhale, you can feel the expansion of your belly. And when you exhale, you feel it drawing back towards your spine. A few more breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. And close down your eyes. And the next time you exhale, try to make the exhale a little bit longer. You're breathing in through your nose, filling the lungs, feeling the belly expand, pausing for a moment, and then releasing your exhale, fully emptying the lungs, making the exhale slightly longer than the inhale. 2 more like that. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs, feeling the belly expand, pausing for a moment, exhaling through the nose, feeling your navel drawing towards your spine. 1 more. Inhale through the nose, feeling the belly expand, pausing at the top of the inhale, slowly releasing the exhale, drawing the navel back towards the spine. And then allow your breathing to take on a more normal pattern. What's normal for you? Continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. Really arriving on your mat. Focusing on the breath brings us to the present. And the next 30 minutes are just for you, no one else. So bring something to mind, someone you care about. It could be a pet, it could be a friend, it could be a project you're working on. or something that you want to do today intentionally. You set that intention for yourself, for your class this morning. It could even be the intention to try and make the effort throughout your day when you interact with people to look them in the eyes, be really present for them. Maybe to smile at strangers and make an effort to be kinder where you can. Inhale through the nose, taking the arms up, look up. Exhale, fingers to mat. 3 more. Inhale, look up, arms up. Exhale, fingers to mat. Inhale, look up, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Last one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the sides. However, you've got your legs crossed, now cross them the other way. And I want you to imagine you're up against an imaginary wall. So you pull your shoulder blades together and down. And imagine that imaginary wall is all across the back of you. And I want you to slide your right hand along the mat, taking the left arm up, maybe gazing up into the palm of your left hand. If it hurts your neck, just look straight ahead. You can stay here, and maybe go a little bit deeper. Inhale, ease off a little bit. Exhale, see if you can go a little lower. Hold it here. If you want a little bit more, maybe you can come down onto your elbow. If not, stay where you are. Inhale. And you exhale, come back to center, both arms up. Taking the left hand now to the side. Sliding that left hand away. Maybe gazing up into the palm of your right hand, or look straight ahead. You can stay here. Maybe you can slide a little bit further down. Inhale and just ease off a little bit. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit deeper. You can stay here, or if you want to try and get your elbow to the mat, but try not to lift the right sit bone. Bring yourself back to center, both arms up. Interlace your fingers, push your hands up, look up. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, chin to chest. Inhale, take the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands come down. Now interlace your fingers the other way. Inhale, taking your arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Last one, inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back, hands come down. Taking your hands to your knees, sitting nice and tall. Taking the palm of your right hand to the outside of your left knee and taking your left arm up. Turning the torso to the left, taking that left hand behind you. Looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, slightly ease off, turning towards me. And when you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit more. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, twist, looking over that shoulder. Bringing both of your arms up, taking the opposite side, so taking the palm of the left hand to the outside of the right knee, right arm goes behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, twist, looking over your right shoulder. Coming back to center. Bend your knees so your feet are hip width apart. And just pull your knees towards your chest, reaching your arms forward. You're going to wrap your arms around to see if they can touch your shoulder blades. Exhale. Inhale, taking the arms wide. I'm going to wrap them the other way now. Taking your chest towards your thighs, wrapping the arms around the legs. See if you can touch your shoulder blades. Inhale, taking the arms wide. So I'll turn to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So have your heels towards your bum. Don't have to be right up against your bum, but the knees are bent and you're able to sit with a straight back, taking your arms forwards. Lift up your left leg. Place it back down. Lift up your right leg. Place it back down. See if you can squeeze your ankles and knees together and see if you're able to bring up both lower legs. You can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, see if you can straighten the right leg, left knee bend. Bend in the left knee, straighten the other leg. And again, straighten the right leg, bend the left knee. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Bending both legs in, see if you can straighten both legs. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can let your feet come down and give yourself a big hug with your knees. Or if you want a little bit more, go back to, this is called navasana or boat pose, and hold it here. Or maybe you can take your fingers around your, peace fingers around your big toes, pushing your toes into your fingers and your fingers into your toes. Straighten the back, lift the chest. Doesn't matter if your legs aren't straight. Hold it here. If you want a little bit more, take your legs wide. Just keeping that balance, lifting the chest. And back to center. Holding here. Now you're going to keep your legs as much as you can where they are, and you're going to release your hands back to navasana, boat pose. Hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross at the ankles and come on over onto all fours. You're doing really well. This is a little bit of a wakey up in the morning. So have your hands underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Little tip, if you've got sore knees, you can make a little roll out of your mat, like so, and have your knees on them there. It just makes it a lot more comfortable. Try and have your spine straight, so don't dip it or round it just yet. Spine is straight, fingers are spread wide. Spine is straight and long, your head and neck are an extension of your spine. Now just consciously squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your shoulders as if you're squeezing your shoulder blades. And then relax. Inhale, allow your back to dip as you look up. And when you exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Inhale, your back softens almost like a cow. You look up. And when you exhale, your spine rounds like an angry cat. You can lean forward a little bit here or lean back a little bit. Inhaling, back softens, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, back hollows, you look up. Exhale, round the back. You can take bends in the elbows while you do this if you want to. You don't have to have your arms straight. Inhale, back softens, look up. Exhale, round the back. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe push your bottom towards your heels now, keeping your hands where they are, stretching out the back a little bit. Inhale, lift your head. When you exhale, see if you can stretch your arms a little bit further forward, taking the forehead down. Walking your hands over to the left-hand side, taking the right wrist over the left, gently bowing the head, getting a nice stretch down the side of the body. Coming back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach forwards. Taking your hands now over to the other side, left wrist over right. Allow the head to bow. Nice stretch down the side of the body. Coming back to center. Coming back to your tabletop position. Feeling really strong, squeeze your glutes. Almost feel like you're stretching your shoulder blades apart, like you're going into that angry cat. And I want you to look down between your index fingers and take your right arm up and your left leg back. Hold it here. Focus on your balance, squeeze your glutes. Bend in the left knee to touch the right elbow. Hold it here. Stretch out the leg, stretch out the hand. Let's do one more. Left knee to right elbow, hold it here. Stretch out the leg, stretch out the arm. You can stay here. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, catch the foot with the hand, lift your chest and look forward. Straighten the arm out, straighten the leg out, bring the hand and the knee down, push yourself back to a child's pose. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back up to all fours. Let's take it to the other side. Remember, there are options. You can stay with what's right for you. Taking the left arm up now, and we're taking the right leg back. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your left thigh, squeeze your right thigh. Feel your abdominal muscles engaged. Really reaching with the hand and feel like your heel's being pulled the other way. You can stay here for a little bit more. Bend that left elbow to meet the right knee. And then push it back. Let's do that again. Left elbow touches right knee. Hug it in. Straighten out. So you can come back to all fours, or if you're here and you want a bit more of a challenge, bend in that right knee, take the left hand back, catch the ankle or the foot. It helps to flex the foot. Lift your chest and look forwards. Taking the left arm forward, right leg back. Bring yourself back to all fours. Push yourself back to a child's pose. This time, forehead on the mat, taking the hands down by the feet. One breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Sitting yourself up. If you're comfortable sitting on your heels, great. If you're not, you could try a pillow just to support you a little bit. So if you're here, sitting nice and tall. I'll do this so you can see me better from the front. Sitting nice and tall, taking both of the arms up. Taking fingertips to the mat. Taking your hands to your heart center. Now you're going to push your hands together as much as you can to come up to a standing position. So if you're on your knees, great. Go onto one leg and then your foot. Try to use as often as you can just two limbs to get up with. So we're going to be in our mountain pose. So feet are sort of hip width apart. I want you to feel like you're standing tall and standing strong. Engage your core, slightly engage your glutes and your thighs, feeling strong through your feet. Lift all 10 toes and then place them all back down, spreading your toes as much as you can. I want you to feel like your feet are really gripping at the mat. Options, you can keep your eyes open or closed. If your eyes are closed, I want you to get the sensation, you'll be aware of like little bits of movement, that's proprioception. That's your body system trying to keep you upright. And I want you to get the feeling that you're leaning back into your heels, but you're staying on your forefoot. And then they get the sensation that there's a little bit more of you in the forefoot than the heels. Then slowly float over to the right, slowly float over to the left. I want you to get the sensation that each foot is equally balanced. The forefoot, the heel, the left side, the right side. And allow your hands to come to the sides, palms facing forward. And I want you to again feel like you are being lengthened. There's a golden thread coming out the top of your head, lengthening you. Shoulders are relaxed. Squeeze your glutes, not overly so, just engage them. Lifting your chest slightly. Inhale, taking your gaze up, looking at the back of the thumbs. Exhale, hands to your sides. 2 more. Inhale, taking your hands up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Inhale, taking the arms up. Exhale, hands to your sides. Take your left hand to your waist. And I want you to sort of, almost like you're hugging yourself, squeeze your glutes and imagine you're up against that imaginary wall. So it's only the top half of you that's going to move really. And you're going to take that right arm up and leaning over towards the left, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. Or if your neck is a little bit uncomfortable, look straight ahead at me, hold it here. You can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, release that left arm as well. Coming back to center, now taking your right arm to your wrist. Again, imagine you're up against that imaginary wall. Squeeze your glute, leaning over, this time to the right. Maybe taking your gaze towards the ceiling or look straight ahead at me. You can stay here, or if you're in a little bit more of a challenge, release that right arm, hold it here. Coming back to center. We'll do a couple of balancing poses. A warrior 2 sequence, and then slowly bring you back down because that should be a 30-minute. So feeling really strong and rooted through your feet. Lift up your left knee, hug it in. Taking the sole of that left foot to the lower leg or the inside of the top of the leg. Never put it on the knee though. Turning your leg out. Hands to your waist to start with. Try and focus on something on the wall, not moving in front of you. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Maybe taking your arms up. Maybe take your gaze up a little bit. Maybe give you tree branches. Well done. You've got slippy leggings on like mine, your leg starts to slip. Squeeze your glutes. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Hands to waist. Squeeze that left knee up again. Straighten the leg. For 1, lift it higher. 2, lift it higher. 3, placing that left leg down. Pedal out the legs a little bit. Now let's take it to the other side. So you're going to squeeze that right foot into the top of the left thigh or the lower leg, just not on the knee. Squeeze your glutes, maybe tease that knee out a little bit. I want you to feel the connection of the foot against the thigh and really feel strong in the thigh. Hands to your waist. Maybe take your hands to your heart center. Focus on something in the wall in front of you that's not moving. Maybe take your arms up. Fantastic. Maybe give your tree branches. Bringing your hands back down the center line. Squeezing that right knee up towards your chest. Hands to waist. Straighten the leg for 1. Higher, 2. Higher, 3. Bringing the legs back down. Pedal out your legs a little bit. Lovely, well done. Coming to the top of your mat. Take a nice long step back with your right foot. So you want your right foot kind of parallel with the back of the mat. The left foot is at 12 o'clock. Imagine you're up against an imaginary wall. Bend into the front knee. Have a little look down. Can you see your toes beyond your knee? Don't be too far forward. Don't be too far back. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Taking your arms up. Now, a wise woman once said to me, it's much nicer in Warrior 2 if you can get your students to close their eyes, and when they open their eyes, they'll be looking down the middle finger of their left arm. For some reason, it stops the neck crunching doing it that way. Hold it here. Breathe. Inhale. Ease off. Exhale. See if you can sink a little bit lower. 2 more. Inhale. Ease off. Exhale. See if you can sink a little bit lower. Squeeze your glutes. Imagine you're pulling your feet together. Reach forward with the left hand. Flip the palm. Reverse your warrior. Back to Warrior 2. Reach forward, bringing the left elbow to the left knee. Taking the other arm up. You can stay here, if you want a little bit more, releasing the arm. Coming back to Warrior 2. Have both of your legs straight, keeping your arms where they are. Taking the back of the right hand to the lower back and pull that shoulder round. So you don't want to be lurching in. Pull that shoulder round. And I want you to reach forward, straight legs, palm facing me, and bring the hand to the inside of that left leg. The other arm, the hand is on the lower back, helping you to turn your shoulder. Taking your gaze up, maybe taking your arm up. Turn your head to look at your foot, sweeping the arm down, coming back to your Warrior 2. Gracefully with 1 step, bring your left foot to join your right foot. Let's take it to the other side. So we're going to have a big step back now with the left foot. So the left foot's parallel with the back of the mat. Your right foot is at 12 o'clock. It's a nice wide gap you've got between your legs. And then imagine you're up against this imaginary wall, bending into that right knee. Not too far forwards, not too far back. Engage your glutes, engage your thighs. Really feel your feet are pulling together rather than sliding apart. Hold it here. Inhale, take the arms up. Close your eyes, and when you exhale, you'll be looking down the middle finger of that right hand. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe sink a little lower. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, maybe dip a little lower. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, slightly lower. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, flip the right palm, reverse your warrior. Back to Warrior 2. Reaching forward, right elbow to right knee, sweeping the left arm up, maybe gazing into the palm of that left hand. Or you can look straight at me, and if you want a little bit more, releasing the right arm, both arms up. Sweeping the arm back, warrior two. Come to standing with straight legs. Back of the left hand is to the lower back. You're pulling that left shoulder back. Reaching forward with the right hand. The legs stay as they are. Squeeze your glutes. Reaching forward, taking the back of that right hand to the inside of the right leg. Use that as leverage to turn your torso. Maybe take your gaze up. Maybe take the other arm up. Hold it here. Turn your face to look at the floor. The top arm comes down. You're windmilling yourself back to your warrior two. And with one graceful step, bring your left foot to join your right foot. Well done. We've got a few minutes left. I like to try and get people to get up and down with intention. So if you're able to, take your feet as wide as the mat. Little caveat, if you turn your feet out, it might hurt your knees when you bend down. If that's the case, then have your feet a little bit straighter rather than the toes turned out. But give it a go. So I want you again to imagine that you're sliding down an imaginary wall. I want you to feel like you're tucking your tailbone under, and you're just going to slide down. So the imaginary wall is behind me. Slide down as far as you can go and hold it there. See if you can come all the way back up. I'll turn and face you. We're sliding down this imaginary wall. Can you go a little bit lower? Can you get your elbows to the inside of your knees? Can you come up a little bit and take your arms forward? And we're going to pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands to heart center. Come all the way up. Options, you can do that again. You can try and do it on your forefoot. You're sliding down, sliding down, sliding down, sliding down. Taking the arms to the insides of the knees. Come up a little bit, arms forward and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands back to heart center, standing nice and tall. This time, when you come down, see if you can have your arms forward. You're sliding down this imaginary wall. Reaching your arms forwards, reaching them forwards, and see if you can just tuck your bottom under enough to sit. So from here, sitting with your legs outstretched and straight. Your spine is straight, your hands on the floor. Legs are active, feet are flexed. I want you to get the feeling that you're pushing the back of the right heel into the floor. Inhale. And when you exhale, lift up the left leg. See if you can lift it higher. Maybe a little higher. Tap the top of the right toes. Lift it higher. Out to the side. Back to center. A little bit higher. And let's take it down. Pedal out the legs a little bit. Nice and tall. Now get the feeling you're pushing the back of the left heel into the mat. So the left leg is really active and strong. Right foot flexes, left foot flexes. Inhale through the nose. And when you exhale, lift up that right leg. Take it, tap the top of the left toes. Take it to the side, back to center. See if you can lift it higher, a little bit higher, maybe a little bit higher. Out to the side, back to center. Tap the top of the left foot toes, bring the leg down. Pedal out your legs a little bit. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Reaching your arms up, inhale. And as you exhale, have your torso pointing down that right leg. Hands come to wherever they are, either side of your knee or your ankle or your foot. Inhale, ease off. Exhale. See if you can just fold over that leg. Let's have 2 breaths here. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ease off. Exhale. Bringing yourself back to seated, let's swap legs. Sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Sitting nice and tall. Turn your torso so it's pointing down that left leg. Flexing the foot. Inhale, taking the arms up. Exhale. Over that leg. Wherever your hands come to. Doesn't matter if it's here or here or here. Inhale, just ease off a little bit. Exhale. See if you can fold a little bit further. Inhale. Ease off. Exhale. And fold. Bring yourself back up to seated. And very slowly and gently, we're going to roll onto our backs. See if you can do it on the count of 10. Tuck your chin to your chest. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend in your knees. See if you can tickle the back of your heels with your fingers. Taking the left knee in towards the chest. Cross the right knee with the left ankle. Maybe push the knee away. Have your hands outstretched at the side. Inhale. When you exhale, you're going to bring that left foot all the way down to the right hand side as you turn your head the other way. Inhale. When you exhale, come back to center, keeping the ankle crossed, taking that left knee to the other side as you turn your head to the right. Inhale. When you exhale, bring your legs back to center, straightening that right leg. Maybe grabbing the back of the thigh, bringing your nose up towards your feet. Slowly releasing the head and neck back, taking that foot to the floor, uncross the legs. Squeeze in your right knee, taking the outside of the right knee to the top of the left leg. Arms outstretched at the side. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And when you exhale, taking that right foot all the way over to the side as you look towards me. Inhale. When you exhale, come back to center. Taking the knee all the way to the other side as you take your gaze the other way. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your legs back to center, keeping the ankle crossed. Maybe taking that left leg up. That might be enough. If you want a little bit more, grab the back of that left thigh, maybe taking your nose towards your knee. Slowly releasing the head and neck back down, uncrossing your legs. Just allow your feet to be hip width apart, bent knees, and just allow your knees to windscreen wipe a little bit from side to side. Or if you want to hold your knees and just roll the lower back. Squeezing the left knee, sending the right leg away, sending the left leg away. Palms are facing upwards. Just take a gentle roll from side to side with your head. You can feel the knobbly bit on the back of your head on your mat. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Make a fist with your hands. Exhale. Inhale, make that fist tighter. exhale. Inhale, open your fingers wide. Exhale, squeezing the fists as you breathe out. 2 more. Inhale, open the palms wide. Pause for a moment. And this time when you exhale, just gently allow your fingers to curl in. Closing your eyes, ready for your shavasana. Eyes are closed. Eyelids are heavy. Back of the neck is relaxed. Shoulders, arms, elbows, wrists, relax. Back of the left hand is relaxed. Back of the right hand is relaxed. Palm of the left hand is relaxed. Palm of the right hand is relaxed. Thumbs are relaxed. Fingers relaxed. Fingertips gently curling in. Shoulder blades are relaxed. Rib cage, spine is relaxed. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. Pausing at the very top of the inhale. Slowly releasing your exhale. Back of the left leg is relaxed. Back of the right leg is relaxed. Kneecaps are relaxed. Calves and shins are relaxed. Back of the left ankle is heavy. Back of the right ankle is heavy. The top of the left foot is relaxed. Top of the right foot is relaxed. Sole of the right foot is relaxed. Sole of the left foot is relaxed. All 10 toes are relaxed. Whole system relaxed. Toes, feet, heels, legs, knees, shins, relaxed. Whole of the spine is relaxed. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands, relaxed. Whole of the back is relaxed. All of the chest is relaxed. Back of the neck, front of the neck, relaxed. Skin on the face is relaxed. Eyelids are heavy. Forehead is relaxed. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, feeling the belly rise. Pausing at the top of the inhale, and when you exhale, opening your jaw wide, relaxing the muscles in the face. Slowly allowing the lips to come back together. Whole system relaxed. Whole system relaxed. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. Visualizing your breath as a beautiful white healing light, coursing through your system, healing, revitalizing, rejuvenating. Slowly release the exhale. Whole system relaxed. Whole system relaxed. And as you lie there in this relaxed state, bring that lovely intention to mind that you set at the beginning of your practice to keep with you and share with others throughout your day. Being kind, being present, Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, pausing at the top of the inhale, slowly releasing your exhale. One more deep breath through the nose, filling the lungs, pausing at the very top of the inhale, making sure your exhale is slightly longer. Start to become aware of noises in the room and around the room. Maybe invite a little gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. And keeping your eyes closed, gently roll onto your right hand side into a little ball. And when you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position with your eyes closed. In your hands wide, lifting them up towards the ceiling, bringing all that love and energy you created for yourself in your practice to be with you throughout the day. Bringing your hands back down to your heart center. May the love of yoga be within you, around you. Namaste. Well done, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day and start sprinkling all that lovely magic and joy that you created for yourself in your practice. Namaste.